Ted Danson may best be known for portraying Sam Malone on the beloved series Cheers, but Danson made waves when he appeared in CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Sam Malone is one of only 3 characters to appear in all of Cheers' 11 seasons. Since Cheers ended in 1993, Ted Danson has gone on to have leading and starring roles in renowned television shows, earning multiple nominations at the Primetime Emmys and the Screen Actors Guild Awards. More recently, Ted Danson was a part of The Good Place where he portrayed Michael, an afterlife architect in the Good Place community where the other main cast reside. Throughout this role, Danson was able to show off his acting chops as a villain and in a comedic role, something very different from the suave and confident Sam Malone. With Ted Danson's impressive acting resume, it's not surprising that he was able to take on a role like an investigator on CSI easily. CSI's D.B. Russell was nothing like Ted Danson's most famous character. Danson completely changed gears for CSI. Ted Danson's D.B. Russell first appeared in CSI, Crime Scene Investigation Season 12 premiere, but audiences noticed very quickly that Russell was much different from Danson's portrayal of Sam Malone. The torch of being the main character in CSI had been passed around a few times in the show's long tenure on air. Initially, CSI's main character was Gil Grissom, William Peterson, though he would leave the show after Season 9. Lawrence Fishburne brought Raymond Langston to life and took over as the lead partway through CSI Season 9, but Fishburne eventually exited the show following Season 11. When Ted Danson joined the cast of CSI, it was clear his character was meant to be reminiscent of Gil Grissom. D.B. Russell was incredibly smart and was a family man above all else. Russell was a charming character which made him ideal to lead a show, but there was never anything too risky or exciting about his character. Ted Danson was able to prove how great of an actor he was on other shows like Cheers and The Good Place, but, surprisingly, CSI never fully utilized Ted Danson's potential, making his 113 appearances on CSI fairly forgettable. Ted Danson didn't think D.B. Russell and Sam Malone were that different. Danson was able to make connections between the two characters. Despite D.B. Russell and Sam Malone having very different lives and professions, Danson was able to see similarities in the two men. Before his debut on CSI, Danson said in a 2011 interview with CBS that playing Russell, it's like this is Sam Malone sees dead people. It's the same thing. While it's interesting to think about what Sam Malone would be like if his job surrounded being with dead people all the time instead of the place where everyone knows your name, Danson thinks that audiences don't have to wonder and that D.B. Russell is exactly that. With such a long and successful career on screen, it's no wonder that Ted Danson found himself at the forefront of one of the longest-running procedurals in CSI. Danson was able to bring so much of his other characters, notably Sam Malone, into his portrayal of D.B. Russell, despite the show having more serious and darker themes. Even though Danson sees overlap between these two iconic characters, audiences shouldn't be expecting a CSI and Cheers crossover anytime soon.